Hey, Alexus, love beauty. So I wanted to speak a little bit more about feminine hygiene tips. So to be honest, I was a woman that constantly got yeast infections like 2 times a month, or had an overgrowth of bacteria, so had like bacteria vaginosis. And I would go to my doctor and she would always say like, "Oh, I just treated you," and things like that. And it has nothing to do with sexual intercourse at all. So I spoke in the last video about underwear. Like, we want to make fun of the granny panties, which is what we need to wear. We need to wear cotton underwear so our vaginas can breathe, because having all of that tight underwear, lace, all of those things create additional moisture that is not good, and it makes it smell down there. Also, I was just cutting things out, so I wouldn't even wear those unless it was like special occasion or I wanted to feel pretty. And then I began to wear the cotton thongs, which are very comfortable. I have no problem with those. They feel just like underwear. And then I did a little further research. So I looked into tissue. I still buy tissue. I cannot buy the expensive tissue, unfortunately. If it costs more than like $1 or two, that breaks me out as well. I did research just on Google a little bit, and I seen that tissue is made of recycled garbage and bleach. And so, especially when you get that fragrance tissue, like lavender scented, I'm not sure how people can use that. Some people do, but I wouldn't recommend it, because if it's lavender scented, then it has some type of chemicals added to smell like that. And to be realistic, we're not always going to smell like roses. We're going to smell how we smell. So we have to begin to think realistic. And because of tissue, when we wipe, let's have a transparent moment. I'm not sure if you ever check down there. When we urinate, okay, that is wetness, right? And so when you wipe with something like tissue, it's supposed to dry it, whether you wipe from the front or whether you wipe from the back. And what happens is this tissue is left behind. And so what happens is that tissue sits down there all day long, and you're going about your day. Imagine having on a thong and you're going about your day and you got that tissue down there. You don't know about it. And sometimes I was seeing like tissue, like I'll wipe the next time, seeing like little rolls of tissue, or you might see like the tissue left in your underwear. And so that's what I was noticing as well. Tissue is left behind in the vaginal area after you wipe. And so what I did was I was like, okay, well, let me try something else. So I started using baby wipes. Yes, I started using Pampers Sensitive Skin baby wipes. And even with wipes, they leave like a little, wetness behind, but it is completely fine because it dries. And I have not had any problems at all. I've been using baby wipes for almost 3 years, and I have not had a yeast infection since. And this is what I use now. So I use baby wipes, just period. I know y'all gonna be mad, like, I know she's not using them. Like, our babies need them. I am the baby. I need these, y'all. Forgive me. I need these. Also, regular feminine wipes do work. It's just sometimes, like I said, like expensive things like tissue and just a name brand. We always worry about the name brand, but the name brand, why it's another reason why it's so expensive is because name brand is often cheaply made. So they put a lot more ingredients in it, and also so you can pay for their name. I personally need things that may be on the lower end or that is name brand, but it's sensitive. So we have to take care of ourselves and learn our own bodies, because our doctors may know what they went to school for, but you are the only one that knows your body. And so I wanted to come and show you all today and just speak a little bit more about feminine hygiene. Another thing, be careful. Another reason why we might smell down there or might be irritated down there or anything, we have to wipe properly. So I looked that up. I was like, well, maybe I can't wipe from the front to back as we were taught. Everybody's body is different. Learn yours, right? Like I learned mine. I looked up on YouTube, and there is a thing of you wiping from the front. It's not necessarily a wipe, and that's why that tissue is left behind. It's just a simple like pat, and it completely dries it. So if you're someone that's experienced overgrowth of yeast, always having bacteria, you're not sure why, try those things. Try to limit the tissue. If you have to use the tissue, try patting it from the front and leaving it alone. It dries like that. or get you some wipes, some feminine wipes, some baby wipes, some type of hygiene wipes. Stay away from anything that has any type of scent, smells, just like in your baths. Just stay away from those things. Like I said, being realistic. If you have a partner and they don't understand that, then I'm not sure if that's the partner for you. Like, our partners need to understand, our husbands, let's say that, because that's what we own. They need to understand that we can't, expectations. This generation in media has put so many expectations that are ridiculous. And this is why everybody is going out of their way to do things that's really not even realistic. So be realistic for you. You know what you need. If you don't, do the research, and only you know what you need. Like, don't let anyone persuade you to do anything just because it's trending, it's popular. Baby, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health. Don't continue to go through these illnesses. If they can't find it out, you find it out. Also, when we wipe, another reason why it may stink, like I said, like, we got thighs, that thigh area down there. Make sure we're cleaning that thigh area as well. When I use the baby wipes, I'm going to wipe with one. I'm going to wipe the thighs with another. And then if you have to clean your anal, be sure to clean your anal. Like I said, y'all, this all health over here, and we grown, just flat out, period. A lot of the times we might, just even like if you're wiping a baby, when you wipe your anal, you have a butt crack. Be sure to clean that out. Like, I hope this is not immature, and I pray that the right people pick this up, honey. But I'm going to say what needs to be said, and that's on period. Make sure we're wiping our butt cracks, because, again, that is another area that, you have like a dent right there. And so what happens is, a lot of the time, if you're not cleaning that dent, you might think your butt is clean, which a lot of the time the butt is not clean also with that tissue. Like, you might have to use a couple pieces of tissue, and it's still not clean. So hit the baby wipes, but also make sure you're cleaning back there to please, the dent part. Your butt crack needs to be cleaned as well, and that goes for the shower as well. I know we're grown here. I know everyone has their cleaning, but like I said, I'm Alexus Love. I love you. I'm going to hip you onto things that I find out, things that I research. If you're too immature, then I'm not sure if this is a channel for you. We seek wisdom over here, and that is what I have. Those are things that help me to most definitely maintain good feminine hygiene quality down there, period. Also, when we shave, we want to begin to use electric razors. And if we are using regular razors, again, another way to shave is just to shave like downward. And we'll get a little bit more into that in another video. I'll probably bring back out all of these things and including some things in the first video, and just drop another video with all of this knowledge. But let's be mature, ladies. Let's, make sure we're taking care of ourselves. The doctors always don't know. Don't depend on nobody for nothing. Figure out what you need. And guess what, girl? Alexus loves you. Mwah.